Hey guys, Brian here with Mustang Ecoboost Garage, and today on my car I'm going to be installing the mod that won you the prize. Alright guys, so the contest should be over by now. I've got this mod that I talked about in my previous videos, and I guess I'll go ahead and unveil it. So this is what they are. They're wheel spacers, Hubcentric, 25mm, and as I said in one of the previous videos, they're generic, but I got them from Amazon. I think I spent $105 on the kit, and it comes with all four 25mm spacers for the wheels. Now, these spacers are pretty much identical to the ones that you can get from CJ Pony Parts. So, and those I think are like $89 for a set of two. So basically you would have to pay almost double, $90 times two would be $180, plus tax and shipping and all that other stuff. So you're gonna end up spending almost exactly the same, almost double what I paid for this one kit of four from Amazon. So we're gonna give them a try and see how they work. Looks like the the lugs and everything are pretty good quality, nice and smooth operating here. They're not hanging up at all. So it looks like it's pretty well machined, good quality metal here, aluminum. So we'll get them on the car and we'll see how they look and see how it adds the wheels out about an inch. 25mm equals about an inch. So should be able to space it out and make it almost to where the wheel is pretty even with the hub. So that's the look I'm going for. So we'll see how it looks once we get them installed. All right guys, so I know I said that these things are generic. They're made by a company called Venom, and the part number is VW-HCA-54501141BK to designate that they're black, and it's a 70.6mm 4-piece set. And I will put the link in the description down below, that way you guys can have access to the same link that I purchased it from on Amazon. Alright, so basically you're going to install these things the same way that you would change your tire. So I'm just taking all four of the lugs off. I'm just going to break them loose before I jack the car up. Okay, with the car jacked up and the wheel removed, I can go ahead and start to install the wheel spacer on the wheel. And it's just going to use the existing lugs, and it comes with a complete set of small lugs that go into the recessed areas here. And it should self-center with the lugs and also with the hub, so there should not be a lot of play, if any at all. I mean, you can see that there's some play right now, but when I get the bolts tight, that will disappear. And there's virtually no play laterally and up and down from the hub. The instructions give you the torque specification for these bolts. It gives you a whole chart, and you just have to go by what size it is. These are 14mm, so I'm using 95 foot-pounds as my torque value. Alright, so we'll go ahead and spin these down. And you want to torque them in a star pattern. And be able to tighten them, you can use a wrench like so, or a pry bar to be able to put pressure down while you're torquing. Alright, so after you get the hub wheel spacer torqued, you can go ahead and put your wheel back on and install your original lugs on the existing posts that they give you with the wheel spacer. Alright, I got these hand tight, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the car back down and then torque them to the specified value. Alright, 150, good to go. Alright, I just want to get a before and after shot, so this will be before. Okay, so this is after installation, and you can see that it's pretty flush right here. The wheel is actually sticking out a little bit further than this flat part of the wheel well right there. And that's exactly the look that I was going for. So I'm going to get the rest of the other three done, and we'll check out how it looks all together. One thing to mention here is that if you set the parking brake, then the rear wheels will not be moving as much, if at all, when you're trying to torque them. So you should be able to do it a lot easier, and you won't have to use the pry bar. All right, that looks great. Now for the other side. I love the way that looks. That looks really good. Yeah, that looks great. Okay guys, that concludes this modification. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, it really changes the way that the car looks. It changes the way that it stands. And from what I understand, it's supposed to add some extra stability in the cornering when you're on the track and whatnot. So I can't wait to get out there on the track again, try it out, see how it handles. But for right now, that's the modification that I did. Like I said, about $110, $105 from Amazon. And I mean, I don't think you can beat that look. It just looks great. Once I get some lowering springs and some adjustable toe links, then I think my suspension mods are complete for a while. You know, and then from there, I'll concentrate more on some of the engine stuff. maybe the hood vents and stuff like that, like I was talking about before. All right, that concludes this modification. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Pay attention and stay tuned next episode where Gilligan helps a professor build a radio out of coconuts. Peace out, fellas.